I remember my buttons. Don't even worry about it. Don't you thought I didn't remember? No. Anyway, hello and welcome everyone back to the National Esports Collegiate Conference. I'm Game Time DJ and I will be your host for today, where we have the Week 4 and Week 5 series for the UMass White team. That's right, we are at the end of Week 5, but because UMass had to reschedule last week, tonight you guys are getting a double header where we will see UMass go against both the teams for Week 4 and Week 5, the first of which being Queens Knights, who UMass was able to defeat during their pre-season placement matches. So, if you're a UMass fan, you're hoping for a repeat of that, hoping that UMass can take down Queens Knights once again. That being said, UMass, consisting of the captain Illegally Grant, MP3, and Newton Second Law, are currently warming up right now. We are having a little bit of technical issues that they are working through, but should be set in no time. So that team of Grand Champs or higher is going to be taking the field momentarily to play their first series of tonight. So, bear with me while we get these technical issues sorted out, and then we'll hop right on over to the field.
Coming at you like monsters in the night, and you feel the danger that makes you wanna hide. When the cards are stacked against you and you're standing on the edge, now's the time, now's the time. Think about all the dreams you keep inside. Think about all the ones you love. I know this beating heart will be my guide. I know that we can overcome. When the world's so cold and we're losing hope, I need her, I need her. When the darkness comes and we're overrun, yeah, I need
Alright, here we go. Technological issues has been solved, and as the clock ticks down, it is game time. And already off the bat, not even giving me 3 seconds to speak here. New in second, tactical kickoff sneaks it around 2 people to sink into the goal. 1 second has ticked off the clock, and yet UMass is already up. Strong start, might be retaliated immediately. Yes, it is. Queen's Knight's gonna take one back as well. Not even 5 seconds have ticked off of the clock here, and both teams already 1 goal apiece. Strong start off the rip. Can either team keep this momentum? We'll find out right here. UMass momentarily saved from another kickoff goal there. Queen's Knights tried to force it through, couldn't find the opportunity. Now UMass, good shot, blocked on the goal line by Scooter. Grant doing good to keep it in front of the net. Scooter though, good flick across the midline. Shot could be on target here, looking for the redirect. Newton second, does get the block, keeps it out, and yes, just far enough outside. The Queen's Knights cannot put that one away. Scooter touches it down, Grant across instead. Lamar up in the air, touches it down, no, saved on the goal line, but retaliation, left post, right post, outside, doesn't matter. UMass not letting that one in just yet. Good demo comes out, opens it up, Newton second, sneaks that one through, there it is. Great awareness by MP3, too far in front of the ball, drives off just a little bit, grabs the demo instead, opens it up perfectly for their teammate there. And now UMass White is up by 1, about a minute into this game. Now, since this is still regular season, this will be a best of 5, so 1 game does not determine it. But UMass, for sure, gearing up already. They are 2-1 in this season, this being the 4th series they will play this season, excluding, that is, the preseason matches, which included this team before, and they are 2-0 in series for that. So UMass looking to put away another win tonight. MP3 trying to make it happen, does get blocked on the goal line. Not a favorable outcome, but still able to keep it in front of that orange net here. UMass doing very well to keep that pressure on. Grant goes flying there. Queen's Knights with a good fake on defense. Allows them to get it over to the blue half, even if only momentarily. And there it is, the retaliation demo from before. Queen's Knights starting to play a little bit more aggressive here. Good 50s in the midfield. Harrison can take over here, takes to the air. Looking for a pinch perhaps with Scooter. No, not gonna find it. It's gonna be denied there. Grant now up in the air. Nice the touch there. Kicks it all the way to the other side. Lost in the orange corner here. Can UMass convert it to a goal? Not just yet. Harrison doing good to keep it above that goal line. Second force the air. It's going to drop right in front of net. Grant gets the perfect touch to keep it away, and MP3 takes over as well. Nearly full-on boost, can fight for it in the corner here. Grant takes over, grabs that corner boost as he makes his way out. Takes the air, up in the air, gets it over 1, gets it over 2, and Grant's just going to put that one away. Nothing that Queen's Knights can do about that. Grabbing that corner boost really opened this up. Maybe they thought he was still at 0. That allowed him to take it just up into the air just enough to sneak it over those defenders. UMass now up 3-1 here in the first game of this series. Strong takeoff from Grant. It does get received by Nursen. Touches it over from the blue net. UMass forced to rotate back. Big clear. Might even be on target. The bump had come out, or maybe even without a bump. Scooter almost drops into the net. Crossbar multiple times. UMass can't put that one away just yet. Perhaps they did not expect Scooter to almost own goal that, and were caught off guard, not ready for it in such a favorable position that the ball would be served to them on a silver platter. And so unfortunately they could not convert that one just yet. In second, though, looking to get it back. Fighting for it in that orange corner. Nearly in front of net here. Lamar's going to kick that one away over to Scooter. Scooter puts a shot on target. Newton second, lying in wait, though. Soft touch, tried to keep possession of it. Does keep it in that orange half. As Lamar clears the cross now. MP3 fighting for it in the corner. Shot on target, just shy of that goalpost. Scooter is going to put one away. See, MP3 grabbed that boost, and it was just an unfortunate 50 with Lamar there. Shot it right back into the midfield, where Scooter was just ready for it. An unfortunate touch for sure. Both teams locked in here. Both of them completely warmed up, it seems. Both teams for sure playing a lot more strategic than that first opening few seconds. MP3 sneaks it around one. It's in front of the net. Grant, can he get a touch on it? 2 touches, in fact, to the backboard. And Newton second, waiting on the ground for that. Perfect positioning once again. You can see Nerson trying to fight for it. Doesn't have the boost to get back down. Newton second. Wide open net, takes full advantage of that. Less than a minute left in regulation. UMass is up by 2. All they need to do is hold this lead here, and they can take game 1 in this best-of-5 series. Queens Knights, though, trying to find something here. They need to score at least 1 rather soon, and then maybe they can hope for a 0-second goal, rather, but Newton second, crushing their dreams as I speak. MP3 lines it up perfectly. Low on boost, doesn't matter. Newton second, the perfect touch. Once again, wide open net for him. UMass White working like a well-oiled machine here. Even if that first guy can't outscore, they are making it so that open net is wide open for the next person in the lineup. Grant takes the air to the ceiling, has the flip from it, touches that down. Newton second, able to put that one away as well. See, Grant used the flip from the ceiling, got the ball down. Newton second, once again, given the perfect open net. There's just no stopping them this game. They have all but secured this win. Newton second, trying to find one more, has 5 goals. Looking for that double hat trick. Might find it in these last 10 seconds. Unfortunate touch there. Nerson, great touch. Grant, full boost. Might have thought Nerson had a little bit more, but just a simple pop was enough. And it had just enough power to get it by them before they could react. Queens Knights keeping this a little bit closer than UMass wanted. Still 6-3, 10 seconds left. It is not looking good for the Queens Knights. Nerson tries to find one more. Newton second, doing great on defense here. Last second, ticks down to 0. Both teams want one more just for the glory, and there it is. Scooter's going to touch that one down to the ground. And UMass White has taken game 1. A strong start from UMass here. Newton second, 5 goals, 4 saves, nearly dropping 1,000 points, just 94 points shy. One more goal and he would have been right there. He was looking for it too. Meanwhile, Grant and MP3 not shy on points at all by any means, putting up the assists, opening up the net for Newton second that entire game. Queens Knights, you have 3 goals for what I believe is 11 shots, if my math is correct. Not a great percentage by any means, but there are still many opportunities and many games in this series. A minimum of 2 more if UMass can get a 3-0 sweep here. Queens Knights, on the other hand, looking to make this at least a 4-game series. Need to prevent UMass from winning 2 more games here. Nerson looking to do that, just that, takes the air, touches it down, a little bit outside though. Second, gets it over to MP3, MP3 keeps it up. Nerson though, able to read that touch. Lamar kicks into the corner, Grant's lying in wait. Gets a touch there, ball open in the midfield. Newton second, staying calm on the goal line there. Tries to force it around. Nerson gonna be forced to bring it to the side. Grant uses all his boost to get up there. Can't find another touch. Is going to be a little bit dangerous here, and yet UMass, making the best of a worst case up scenario, takes the opportunity. New in second, off the hood of Lamar, straight back into the orange net. Not even a minute in, and once again, UMass White secured 1 goal to Queens Knights 0. New in second, looking for a second one. Newton second, more like Newton's second goal here. Only a few seconds off the kickoff, gets that touch around the defender, halfway in the net, all the way in the net, full goal. UMass White now up by 2, and still not even a minute has passed. Grant touches to the back wall, looking for a pass to himself, does get a touchdown, not enough momentum to keep it flying into the goal yet. MP3 looking to claim a goal of his own. Gonna be denied by Scooter there. Gets just enough of a touch to keep it out. Grant full on boost, tries to draw Queens Knights in. Gets a few good touches there to keep it over the goal line, or rather over the midline, and around some of the players on Queens Knights. Anderson now, big boom after receiving that one. Fake comes out, Grant, good reaction time there. Tactical backflip to keep that one out of the net. Might have been scary, might have been a little bit wild for just a second. Low on boost now. Grant's going to be forced to challenge it again. Even off the sidewall, gets a great touch. Lamar is there, though. Scooter and Lamar a little bit awkward on who's going to take that ball. Grant's going to kick to the side instead. Scooter and Lamar both up. Newton second, keeping calm still. MP3 touches it down to him. 50 off of it by Nurse, and Lamar takes over as well. Double tap off the backboard, looking for something. No, MP3 is going to kick it away. Grab the mid boost as well. Full on boost, see what he can do. Does get kicked away. Even second in the corner now. Low on boost, can't quite do what he wants. Almost got in front of the net there, though. Brand trying to fight it over Scooter. Scooter gets a touch to keep it out of the net for now. MP3 now fighting in the corner with Lamar. Here's second. Great pinch there. And Grant, big booming shot. Will it be over the defenders? No, Lamar is going to get just enough of a touch there to prevent the goal for UMass. And yet, once again, it does not matter. You give him a wide open net, you give him 2-3 defenders. Newton second is putting up a shot, snuck it under with maybe a ball plus a pixel's width there. Newton second, all 3 goals in this game, claims his hat trick. You can tell Newton second has come to play tonight. He is roaring and ready to go and not going to let anything stand in his way. Grant nearly forcing an own goal there would have been very damaging for the mentality of Queens Knights. I'm sure they are a little bit flustered there. Newton second. Tries to pass it down. Grant might have been a little bit too close there. Maybe Newton's second pass was just a little bit too far. Does open it up for Queens Knights here. UMass up by 3. Might be trying to go for something a little bit cocky, a little bit emotionally damaging rather than just point-based. Trying to get into the heads of their opponents there. Queens Knights still can't find a way to put a shot or goal away just yet. It's the ball rolling back towards the orange net. It is going to be just a little bit wide here. MP3 gets a good touch in the middle. Newton second is there. They've seen what they can do, so Queens Knights had to put up 2 defenders into the air there just to block it. Newton second. Ooh, and a demo comes out. Immediately Grant took Scooter off the field for just a second there. Good defense as well. Good block there. Ball back towards the orange side here. Can't quite get a touch on that just yet. Does fake Lamar there, though. B3 trying to play the miss. Newton second, ready for the touch. There it is. Block Scooter in the midair. B3 now taking the air himself. Looking for one more touch. No, it's going to be down. Lamar's there to recover it. Just about 30 seconds left here in regulation. Queens Knights have not put one away just yet. And Newton second, making sure they don't. Strong defense on the goal line once again. New in second, a force not to be reckoned with, both on offense and on defense. Putting up the goals and the saves here. MP3 touches it back. Newton second, letting Grant take over for a moment, but Queens Knights trying to force their way through, messing up the play. Clock ticks down to 1 second, and there it is. In the final second of the game, Scooter passes it. Nerson is going to put the first one away in the game for Queens Knights, but it is too little, too late. UMass White takes game 2 in this best-of-5 series, hoping for a 3-0 sweep. All they need is one more. New in second, 3 goals this game, get nearly as many points as last, putting up the saves as well. 3 for 2, not a bad goal percentage by any means. Meanwhile, Queens Knights 7 shots total, more than UMass, but none of them just fall into the goal besides that very last one. UMass White's performance got me so red I almost autoed up. Would not have been ideal, considering this is not my game to play. This is all UMass White here. They are putting in the work. Newton second, leading the charge for sure this series. But that does not mean that Grant or MP3 should be counted out. These guys have been diming up their teammates so far. They have been securing it down on offense and on defense. Might not be getting the recognition of the goals or the saves, but have been making touches that are essential to keeping Queens Knights from taking the game. Queens Knights, as I say that, a little bit awkward here in front of their own net. Try to kick it away. Newton second, kicks it back to the goal. MP3 does the same thing just a moment later. All of them not wanting the ball to cross the midfield, yet here it is. Shot comes out. MP3, though, great reaction time there to keep that one away. Grant does get demoed. Newton second takes over instead. Puts it in front of the net. Back to the corner here. Grant's going to charge in, gets the demo, reverses into it, puts it away from Scooter for a second. Low on boost, Scooter's going to need to do something, tries to flick it over. Newton second, already reading that touch. UMass for the first time not finding a goal within the first minute, yet the caster curse reigns on. As I say that, it might not be within the first minute, but just slightly more than that. MP3, great bump, as well as a touch back to Grant, and Grant can just sneak that one in. Moments like that, I have to call out MP3's play. He might not get the recognition for the goal, but the bump of the goalie way out of net, in addition to a soft touch back to Grant, opens it up. And Grant put in 1 and 2 away here as I'm talking. Newton second, great touch, keeps in the air. Grant flies just enough touch with his wheels to get it down underneath the crossbar. UMass once again up by 2 here in game 3 of this series. If it keeps going on like this, this will be the last game of the series, and we will have to wait for the Week 5 series, which will also be taking place tonight. So remember, while I don't want to call it too early, once UMass does take the 3-0 sweep here, we will be seeing them take the field again tonight at 10 p.m. Eastern Time is what should be happening here. So we get to see UMass play 2 series tonight, and there it is, Scooter trying to elongate this. Does not want to see a 3-0 sweep for their team. Up in the air, low on boost, perfect flip, touches around, and MP3 cannot quite catch it. Queens Knights getting 1 back here. Trying to keep UMass White on their toes. Grant 1 touch up. MP3 can't follow because Scooter already has the touch there. Huge thanks to TP there. Subscribing for 6 months in a row. Crazy lad. Lamar up again in the air. Picked over to the blue side. Newton second's going to try and receive here. A little bit too hard of a touch to keep control of it. Yet Queens Knights throw it right back to them. So UMass can try for another opportunity to score here. There it is. Grant touched it to the midfield. Almost snuck around the defender there. Just barely outside. Newton second. Tries to take it off at the ceiling. Lamar catching it and forcing it around the defender. Scooter taking care of the last one as well. And yet UMass White able to get back to that still. They are playing very well tonight. Both of them. Double fake comes out. Queens Knights not sure who to trust. Turns out the answer is neither of them. They were both putting up a blind there. Not letting it go in the net, but also just making a mockery of the team here. Grant touched in the midfield right here. The 50, not even. Touched by Orange. Newton second. Not wanting to steal the spotlight. Letting Grant have that one. I can see in the chat, and I think you're right. That might have been Grant's third goal of the game, meaning Grant has secured his hat trick for this series. Scooter not too happy about that though, putting one away. Scooter at 2, perhaps looking for a hat trick of their own. Trying to gain it right back. Queens Knights keeping this to a 1-goal game. Both teams giving it their all here. If UMass White wins this, they can start getting ready for their second series of the night. Meanwhile, Queens Knights need to find another goal here, and they win in this game, and that's exactly what they're going to do here. Is Lamar, just a perfect touch off the wall, 50s it there, stays near it, and once Grant can't reach it, takes it himself, puts it away. They're trying to find their win right here because they cannot afford to lose this game. If UMass White takes this game, Queens Knights are out of this series. Lamar trying to put away one more, take the lead. Give a second, not going to allow it just yet. Both teams looking to claim just one more goal. Might be the way to claim the series, or rather the game as well. Pinch in the corner, MP3 takes it off the corner into the wall there. Grabs the boost and lets Newton second take the ball for a second. Teed up off the back wall there. MP3 looking for one more touch, and no! Lamar finding his second goal. Queens Knights have taken the lead with less than a minute left in regulation here. UMass White perhaps just a little bit too confident after winning 2 goals and going up 3-0 there, or rather 3-2 for a second. Now letting another one in. Good saves on the goal line here. Could be a little bit worrisome. Scooter tried for it, but MP3 able to kick that one away. Second, low on boost, gets the touch, puts it near target, not quite in just yet. Grant coming in, good 50. Lamar kicks it out. MP3 keeping it on that midline, good 50, still on that midline. Anybody's ball here. MP3 forced onto defense here. Gets in front of the net, Grant touches it out. MP3 gets it over Lamar. UMass looking for one goal right here. It's their opportunity. 1 second, 0 seconds. Can anybody get to it? No. Queens Knights are going to take their first game in this series. Queens Knights putting up 8 shots. Got 4 of them to fall in. 50% shooting right there. Queens Knights now with 1 game win, trying to keep this streak going. UMass White just needs 1 more game win to claim this series. And they find it right here. Clock ticks down. And it is game time in Game 4. Grant Grant and MP3 both a perfect pinch to keep it on target and into the net there. Dude second, try to give it a little bit of height. It doesn't work out for them though. Queen's Knights are ready on defense for it. Dude second, touches into the corner, tries to recover it as well. Another touch into the corner. Scooter though, ready for it. Shot comes out just a bit outside. Dude second grabs the corner boost. Might have realized it a bit too late, or rather just 50'd before he can put that boost to his advantage. There he is though with that boost, able to make that touch to the orange side. Put it in front of net. Scooter's going to kick it out. Not completely though. MP3 trying to read 3 people up in the air. Not sure which one to follow. A little bit chaotic from Queen's Knights. And yet it seems to be working out for them. Touch off the back wall to Nerson. Towards the net. Lamar trying to find a redirect. Doesn't have the angle at all. Grant touches it to the wall. Noob second takes over for Grant to get boost. Ball's going to roll right in front of the net there. A lot of big, booming touches from Queen's Knights. They try to kick it from one side of the field to the other. Big booming touch almost into the net. MP3 stayed calm though. This cart did not move an inch as he blocked that one. Now Scooter gonna demo him, perhaps in retaliation. Bit mad at them for saving that shot there. Grant now enough boost, grabs the demo, opens it up. Newton second does get blocked though. Lamar perhaps accustomed now to how UMass plays and how Newton second was shooting from those other 2 games. Good strong touch from Nerson, almost got it on target. Newton second able to kick it away though. Grant big boom to the ceiling and back down. MP3 reads it to the sidewall. Grant tried to reverse with the boost. Does get the touch though off the sidewall. No, inside post. It's gonna be just a little bit outside. Grant off the ceiling here, tries to keep control of it, sneaks it under Scooter. Up in the air, does get 50 by Lamar though. Nerson with a cut, tries to find one more touch. Nope. Newton second, denying that. Grant saw an opportunity, tried to boom it past. Lamar able to get back just in time. Both teams now fighting for it in the air, in the corner here. Newton second does kick it out. Can he stay with it though? No, it gets by him, but MP3 full on boost takes over instead. Kick down to Grant. Grant kicks it to the sidewall. Scooter with 0 boost. Soft touch to the midfield. Lamar perhaps trying to dribble that one from his own corner. MP3 gonna just bump him off of it. Not give him any opportunity or time there. Double commit from UMass White. Grant able to kick it out, buy them some time to recover. Looks like they are back and locked in. Grant low on boost, able to 50 that one off of Scooter. Scooter stayed near the ball though enough to get that touch. Up in the air. Teams fighting for here, 50s across the board. Grant able to sneak it by 1. MP3 gets a touch back down to Newton second perhaps. No, Grant tries to go for it. Does get around him. A little bit scary there. As UMass still able to keep it out of their net. Only a minute left in this game. Neither team has scored. UMass not yet back to their situation, or rather habit, of scoring within that first minute. Now we are within the last minute, and they still have not put one away just yet. We might be seeing a golden goal game. First team to score might be the one that takes it. MP3 trying to make it happen. Newton second trying to make it happen. Grant now last man. Good chip to keep it up in the air. Does spin out just a little bit. MP3 does get demoed as he tries to make a play. Newton second kicks at the sidewall, looking to take over again. Nerson's going to kick it there. Grant touches it down to the midfield. Newton second taking over now, fighting for it in the corner. Round to MP3. 0 seconds. It's seeming like it might be an overtime goal situation. Touches it back, still up in the air though. Off the wall. Shot comes out to the corner. Looks like it might still be up. Yes, it is. Newton second touches it down. There it is. Ball hits the ground at 0 seconds. That means we have an overtime. The first team to score will be taking this game. Lamar gets it past Newton, or rather past MP3, and now Newton's second forced to take over. Grant takes that touch there. A little bit of collision with the teammate though. Scooter puts a shot on target. MP3 saw that one coming from a mile away, gonna kick that one out. Second looking to take possession there. Shot too high to fall just yet. MP3 forced to go off the backboard there. Grant gets it around one, a huge 50. Looks like he 52 of them there. Tries to put the ball in front of the net. Can't roll it up just enough. And here it is, a Rule 1 with Scooter. Everyone, it seems like we have a 2v2 on our hands in overtime. Grant taking Scooter out of commission. Almost an own goal. Luckily, not quite. Harrison now with an opportunity 1v1 with MP3. MP3 can't quite reach it there. And Nerson's going to be taking the glory in this game. You can see Lamar just boxing Newton second out. MP3 a little bit awkward there, low on boost. Couldn't quite make the saving touch. And Queens Knights have tied the entire series up. Scooter with the respect in chat. Scooter and Grant were locked in that Rule 1. Neither willing to break it. Everyone knows it's bad luck to break it. And there it is. Queens Knights have tied the series up completely. Two games wins a piece in this series. Next team to win takes the entire series. Good touch from Nerson. Bump comes out, MP3 takes over instead. UMass White, strong start to this series. Often leading by multiple goals. Falling apart now a little bit as they've let Queens Knights win 2 games in a row themselves to tie this series up. They do have the flexibility to do that, but they need to lock in right here and they need to secure this game because this is the deciding game. This is Game 5 in a best-of-5 series. Neither team can afford to lose this one. Demo on Grant. Erson's going to kick it to the back wall. Scooter already up, takes a shot. Crossbar. Great touch by Newton second. Low and to the side. Not giving the third man on Queens Knights the opportunity to shoot. Second, good touch there. P3 keeps it away from the net. Shot comes out. Newton second, already reading it. Goes upfield to grab the boost, leaving Grant. Chips into the midfield. Scooter does block it there. Scooter overplaying just a little bit. Touches it down to the middle again. Nerson, though, capitalizes on it. Touches to the backboard. Great touch by MP3. Back to the midfield. Both teams up for it. Grant gets just a bit of a better touch. Gets it down to the orange side to Newton second. Newton second almost clears up for MP3. Ball's in front of the net. And Lamar is going to kick that one away as the ball was just floating in front of a nearly open net there. Both teams, 0 goals here. Queens Knights looking for one right here. Can they sneak it in? No. 0 goals, 2 game wins. Opens it up for absolutely anybody here to shine. Newton second. Trying to put one away, sneak it by them. Still staying on it. Good touches. Grant just a little bit too close there. It does get by him. A wild pinch sends the ball into the blue corner. Grant, great touch there to get it back to the orange side, though. Back to the orange corner, all the way across the field. Some bumps come out. Queens Knights a little bit out of sorts here. MP3 looking to pass it down, tries for a bump or a fake, couldn't tell which from here, and Scooter just not falling for it, unfortunately. Already back on defense though, MP3 moving as fast as lightning, and a bump comes out. Newton second. Did get the bump there. MP3 demoed though. Newton second, slowing it down. Trying to buy MP3 some time to respawn there. It's back in the midfield. MP3 already back in action. Like I said, lightning fast. Off of the spawn. Comes right back into play. Saw the opportunity. Zero hesitation. And MP3 is going to sneak that one by everyone and take the first goal in Game 5. Newton second, looking for a goal of his own. Not just yet. MP3 kicks to the middle. Anderson had the patience to wait for that. Grant grabs the full boost. Newton second using their full boost. Take to the air here. Not quite an open net as both sides of the field are converged on Grant there. MP3 kicks it out. It's over Nerson. It's over Lamar. Grant takes it, tries to dribble it. Nerson giving him no time at all. Immediate counterattack. Not going to find its mark. UMass White needs to protect their 1-goal lead here. And yet, an incredibly unlucky touch there. MP3 kicked it to the midfield. 50 by Grant and Lamar. And Newton second. You cannot ask for that kind of power. Straight back into his own net. Queens Knights looking for a kickoff opportunity here, perhaps. MP3 staying calm, though. Does not let it happen. So much has already happened in this series. My voice is starting to... it's taking its toll, that's for sure. Yet we still have at least a minute in this game, if not more from overtime, so I refuse to quit just yet. And neither team on the field is giving up or quitting just yet, as it is anybody's game right here. Once again, it is a situation where the next team to score could be the team to take the series and the game. For that, Grant's going to pop it in the air here. Scooter to the air to the ceiling, does kick it away. Bumps come out by Newton second. Tries to dribble around, does get the bump on one. Grant forcing it over Nerson. Newton second tried to sneak it up the wall there. Queens Knights are privy to that tactic. Grant kicks it back to the corner here. 36 boost. Gets a touch. It could be on target if Nerson cannot reach this, and yet Nerson there. MP3 little chip straight into net. No, denied. An incredible pinch or touch there. Not even sure. Straight laser into the net. Queens Knights just happen to be positioned there to save it. Kickoff neutral back to Grant. Sneaks it around Scooter. Gets a bump on one. Unfortunately, Nerson does get the touch just enough to keep it to the other side. MP3 a huge bump. Newton second gonna chip this one, it seems, back. Does get demoed for his actions. Luckily, MP3 ready there to take it over. Gets it over one. One more defender on the goal line. Gonna clear the ball and clear Grant out of the game for a second there. All in one foul swoop. Newton second chips it back to Grant. Grant clears it over one. Scooter, though, ready for it. Newton second, over one, over two. Lamar, third man back, though. Staying strong. Queens Knights keeping the ball in front of that blue net and on the crossbar there. UMass White, though, not giving in to the pressure. A minute here in overtime. Looking for one more. Lamar cannot find it. Scooter, a simple touch in front of the net. MP3 taking it, looking for bumps. Grant takes over. Good 50s. MP3 still behind the ball. Gets a touch to keep it back to Newton second. Newton second getting chased once again. Zero boost. Tries for something. Front flip. Flick. No, not enough. Nerson straight down. MP3 touches to the back wall. Perfect touch to keep it in the air, but not touching the ceiling. Keeping that height, so the ball can get all the way back to that orange side, even if only momentarily. Good touch from Lamar there, almost in front of net. MP3 full on boost, looking to make something happen. Gets a flick, gets a second touch over two. Nerson all alone on that back line. Grant touches it down to the middle. Lamar able to get there before Newton second. Newton second, though, touches to the corner. MP3 is there to receive it. Shot on target. Grant, cool under pressure, makes that save. MP3 shoots it now. Newton second, went for the bump, didn't get it in time. Grant now T-step to MP3. MP3 almost over the defender. He touched the ceiling, slows the play down just a little bit here. Grant, good touchdown to MB3. UMass starting to swarm the ball now. Student second, fights for it in the air. Off the ceiling, might have the flip. No, not enough. Nursing now. Needs one more touch. There it is in front of the net. Can they put it away? MB3 is going to deny that one once again. Both teams putting in the work now. This last goal decides the entire series. Neither team can afford to falter right now. MB3, good touch. It's in front of net. Nursing kicks it to the sidewall. It's back into the middle. Can anyone take advantage of it? Nursing trying to get a dribble here. Gets the demo. There it is. Newton second with the immediate lead. MP3 gonna follow suit. Nursing gets the demo on, I think that was Newton second right there. So he cannot make that save. And MP3 just a little bit too far behind. Queens Knights with the reverse sweep are going to take this game. That means that UMass is heading into another series with a 2-2 record. They are all equalized here. 2 wins, 2 losses in the regular season. This next series they will be going into in just a moment will put them out of that equilibrium. Hopefully, they can secure a win in this Week 5 series to put them back into a positive. Alright, while we get things set up, give me just a few moments as I get this ready. And we will be back on the pitch in a moment. Here we go, everyone. Second series of the night. We have UMass White versus the Lambton Lions. I do not believe this is a team that UMass White has played before. So, they're hoping to slow it down a little bit, is what I heard in the comms. Reignite what they had in those first 2 games. And just put their best foot forward against the Lambton Lions. Sky to the crossbar there. Does open it up. Grant lasers it down. Cario on the goal line makes that save. And there it is. MP3 has locked in fully. UMass White is back. They have that first game confidence and have taken the first goal in this series. I had to adjust something real quick, so give me one moment. There we go. Should be all set now, squared away. As I look back, MP3 already trying to put it into the net again. New in second, good touchdown. Almost an own goal there. A little bit scary for Lambton. MP3, good touch. New in second, keeping it in the corner, touches it back in front of the net. Lambton Lions now a little bit panicked on their own goal line. Been on the defensive for quite a while here. As UMass able to recollect themselves after that last series, already starting off strong. Playing the offensive here as New in second, putting down another goal here. Great touch, sneaks it just below the crossbar. UMass White up by 2 now to Lambton Lions' 0 goals. Still, plenty of time in this game for either team to break away. Golden 50'd it with MP3. New in second, a great fake, slowed it down enough. Around 1, around 2. Grabs that full boost, touches over MP3. MP3 almost a pinch play. Just a little bit too high there. Great idea though. Lambton Lions for sure nervous now. Clock keeps ticking down and they have not put one away yet. Tezu tried something there, didn't work out for them. Shot's gonna find itself just a bit outside as Newton second keeps it way to the outside. Illegally grand up to Newton second, who grabbed the full boost, redirects it straight into the net. Great awareness here by Grant to boom that one straight up to Newton second. Newton second knew it was an open net, saw all the 3 players from Lambton in front of him. All he had to do was kick it behind him, and that's exactly what he did, straight into the net. UMass White now 3-0 in game 1. UMass doing a great job. Keep Lambton on the defensive here, rarely giving them an opportunity to even hit it towards the net, nonetheless score. Doing second, trying to find something there. MP3 also trying to find it. Doesn't quite get enough towards the net there. Grant fighting for it in that corner. Tezu chips it towards the net. Great save by MP3. Keeps it just above the crossbar and back towards the midfield. Carry out grips in the middle. It's going to hit the ceiling. Second, able to clear that one away for now. Shot comes out. Gario saving the shot by their teammate. Miscommunication there. Grant, great play. 0 boost makes that save regardless. Doing second, close to the ball here. Grant demos Gario, who might have just been camming there to try and take that shot. Grant knew if they can't have a player ready to shoot, then they don't have a shot at scoring. There it is again, another fake. Tezu tries to chip it in. Kirby trying to get something there. MP3 though, clears it out. Grant, good 50. Backed up by MP3 there. Tezu trying to dribble it in. Might find it. No, little bit too ambitious. That one's going to be post and out. And there it is. Tezu recovering it there. 50 by MP3, and it just went straight to Tezu, unfortunately for UMass White. Still, they have a 2-goal lead here with just about a minute left in regulation. Strong kickoff from UMass. MP3 takes to the air, trying to make the best of it. Newton second as well, chipped. Is it towards the net? Just a bit outside. Carrio's going to keep that one out. Newton second once again towards the net there. Kirby forced to kick it to the corner. MP3 putting a shot, might be on target, just a bit outside. Cario in the same place as last time. Grant fakes that one. Cario not falling for it though. Takes to the air. Doing second. Forced to kick it to the side wall. Ball floating towards the orange side in front of the orange net. Can Grant put it away? No, it's just a bit too fast for him to catch up to. Does maintain possession for Newton second though. Tries to get a ceiling pinch. Just a few pixels too low there. Stays on it though, making it incredibly awkward for Lambton Lions. Doing second, putting in the work for sure. Takes them on that one. MB3, decent 50. Clock ticks down, it doesn't matter even if it goes in the net, which it doesn't. UMass White is taking game one once again. We've seen them in this position before, one game up. They might even go 2 games up. They need to secure that 3rd game though. And for sure, after so many games, they have ought to be tired, so they cannot let that get to them. They need to wake up, stay woken up, and continue playing to the best of their abilities throughout this entire series. If they do that, they have a strong chance of taking home the victory. Game 2. Both teams take the field, clock ticks down, and it is game time. Lambton Lions trying for a strong start this time, does body it in front of the net. Doing second though. Able to boom that one to the sidewall. Golden Gerby kicks it right back to Newton second, who is ready for it. Pops it up. Good touch by Tezu there. Does spin out on the ceiling though. Cario forced to take over off his own back wall. Gerby gets a touch, keeping it away from net, but Newton second, putting it right back to middle. MP3 is there, shot blocked. Grant, good chip. Does get 50 though, popped up into the air. Newton second, quick to retaliate. MP3 takes over as well. Open net, nobody's there. MP3 is going to sneak that one away. What happened here? Newton second, great awareness. And I guess Lambton Lions just thought that they wouldn't have that. MP3 capitalizing on it very quickly. UMass White, once again, up by 1 goal here, right away. Good touch from MP3. Makes it awkward for Lambton. This Golden tries to pick it up. Illegally Grant on the backboard. Fakes that one, leaves it for Newton second. Might have been trying for a psycho there and just a little bit too shy of it. UMass now forced onto the defensive for a moment here. There it is, Tezu taking a goal away. Season 8 RNG champ uses that randomness. Takes advantage of it too and puts one away. Lambton Lions has tied it all up. MP3 up into the air, beaten by Golden Gerby. Tried for a bump, Newton second, not going to fall for it though. Stay strong. Accidental teammate bump though. MP3 forced to stay and play. Does have the boost to do it though. Newton second, looking to take it to the wall. Does get cut off by Tezu. Gerby to the corner. Grant keeping that one in the corner and away from net. Second, a good 50. Gerby trying to retaliate. There it is to the corner. Back towards the midfield. Demo comes out. Newton second all alone for a moment. And B3 coming back strong. Grant as well. Playing it slow in the corner. Gets to round 1 and 2. Oh, miscommunication by the Lambton Lions. That's going to open it up. Newton second doesn't have the boost to make the play. MP3 does, however, pass it over to Grant. Grant does get faked there. Cario into the air. Good control, but Grant, not satisfied with being faked, makes it up immediately by denying that one. Getting it towards the orange side where Newton second can take over. Shoot onto the backboard. MP3, no, cannot put it away just yet. Grant, laser beam up in front of net. Newton second looking to put it away. No! Lambton Lions, stonewall defense there. UMass just cannot find the back of the net. Lambton pinch play. Tezu, sorry, putting a second goal away and using MP3 to do so. Not the ideal pinch for UMass. Lambton, for the first time, going to be taking the lead in this series. UMass with a bump there. Newton second kicks it out as well. MP3 shot on target, forces two people to jump. For that one, they want to keep it out of the net. Golden Gerby now to the wall. Grant trying to put it back in front of the net. No, denied once again. Demo comes out. Grant takes care of Cario, and Newton second capitalizes on it immediately, securing the equalizing goal here. Great placement, great power, and their goalie taken care of by Grant. Both teams doing very well right now. Second dribbles it around one, takes the back wall to get it set it up for his teammates. Grant does come into contact with some of the defenders there. Second takes over, tees it off of MP3. MP3 shoots it on target. Tezu there denies that one. Grant tried to kick it around. Golden Gerby able to read that perfectly, and Tezu taking his hat trick. What an incredible play. Golden Gerby read that touch. Sets it up for Tezu. Tezu saw Newton second, found the placement, needed to get it around, and took the hat trick for themselves. UMass White down by one again here. Once again, needing that equalizing goal. MP3, good chip to the back wall here. Cario takes to the air. Golden Gerby up, 50'd in the midfield. Tezu trying to find a shot, looking for a double tap here. Doesn't find it this time. Now Grant can take over here, 50's it once again. Here's second, hoping that boost will spawn. It does not, unfortunately. Has to play like it does, though. MP3 rescue him just a little bit. Grant, good touch, keeps it in front of the net. Both teams putting in the work here. 3 people in the lobby, half the entire lobby up for that one. Golden Gerby's going to come out on top there. Newton second kicks it off their own post. Grant, great awareness, read that play, make that save. Newton second, good speed, try to get one more touch on there, leaves it for MB3 instead. Grabs the full boost from Lambton. Lambton looking like they don't need it here. Does get kicked to the air though. Grant, no boost to make this play. Does get a great 50, almost follows straight into the net. Not quite just yet. Newton second looking to put it away. No, Lambton Lions going to take game 2, making it 1-1 overall in this series. Both teams putting up many points. Area lacking, but Tezu making up for it there. 7 shots, 3 goals. Only one to get recognized shots or goals, for that matter, on Lambton. Meanwhile, you can see UMass White, shots from everybody, 2-2-3. Almost a goal from everybody. Grant denied a few times there. In fact, 3 times at least. A lot more equalized on UMass White. If they can recognize that and play better here, use that to their advantage, recognize that Tezu is the only one really putting up that many points on the other team. As long as UMass can play with all their players here, like they have been doing for the few other games. They can lock in and win this one here. MP3 trying to do it right now. It's the demo as well, just to embarrass Cario. Breakaway off a kickoff. Saw the situation he had, chipped it, little bit of a touch flip there, and got the demo as well. UMass White, great strategy that they've tried to keep every time, where they have 1 goal within that first minute, started out within the first 10 seconds here. See if they can do it again. Oh, terrible bump comes out. Cario, not happy after last time being embarrassed. Forces an awkward rotation. Newton second bumps Grant out of the way and pinches it off of Newton second there, teeing it up. Lambton Lions now 1-1 once again. Tezu, the heavy hitter, takes the air there. MP3 gets it around him. Keeps bumping him as well. Shot a little bit high. Grant's going to take that one. Double demo comes out. Gerby and Newton second. Taking each other out of play for a few seconds. Oh, a round 2 on UMass there. MP3 able to get enough of a touch, though. Keep that one away from their net momentarily. Cario looking to execute someone here. Does get a bump on his own teammate. Not the ideal situation. Able to pitch it there off the back wall, away from the net, though. Both teams now 1 goal apiece, 1 game apiece in full motion here. Grant fakes to the air, takes it back to his own back wall. 20 boost, see what he can do. Good touch to keep it into the air there. Golden Kirby reading it though. Here's second down towards the net. B3 trying to take over, reads it very well. Chip off the wall, great power, but Golden Kirby reading that one already. Opens it up now for Lambton Lions to retaliate. Tezu full on boost, could be a force to be reckoned with. Doesn't matter though, MP3 is going to just bump him out of the way. All 3 players forced to make that save. Lambton. Grant low on boost, keeps in front of the net. Newton second, not enough speed. Good 50 with Cario though. MP3 chips it towards the net. A little bit too wide. A little bit of a pile up there. Good clear from MP3. Newton second, kicks it out as well. Good team play there. Newton second teed it up for MP3. MP3 kicked it the other way, keeping Lambton Lions guessing. Kirby tries for something there, doesn't matter. Newton second, big booming shot, and plenty of time to make that save. I think that was a demo respawn, perhaps. We'll see on the replay right here. Cario off the demo respawn, plenty of time. It was actually too early to that ball. Gonna sneak in behind him right there. And UMass White now up by 1. Good bump as well. Golden Kirby had the opportunity to shoot that straight on net. Bump came out, not gonna let him do that. To the crossbar and back wall. MP3 keeps it towards the corner. Tezu looking for a bump. Grant got a little bit caught up on it there. Second to the back wall. Grant now up once again. Good touch. A little bit too much power though, as both Grant and MP3 contributed all of their power to that touch. Grant, great touch as well. Shot on target. And Lambton Lions once again strong defense here. And putting it up, and yet Newton second finds the hole in that strong defense. The brick missing from that wall. And brings that wall tumbling down by scoring just another great laser right there. Rolls it right on by them. Nothing that Lambton Lions can do about that. Tezu taking it to the air once again. Good air dribble, gets bumped off though strategically. Not going to allow him to finish that air dribble. Instead, UMass can recover the ball there. Grant bumped by Gerby, who stole the boost. Low on boost now, forced to make a save. A little bit awkward as well. And Golden Gerby going to take advantage of what he knows to be true, is that he stole the boost from Grant. Grant had to be low. So as long as he can sneak it by MP3, which he does right there, Grant cannot catch up to that one right away. 3-2 here. UMass is leading in Game 3. Remember, this is their second series of the night. And so that might be that they're just getting a little bit tired here, a little bit worn out. After playing a 5-game series and now on to Game 3 in this best-of-5 series. Doubleheader tonight could be wearing them down. And we can see that as Lambton puts up another goal here. Tying it up, equalizing this game. 3-2-3 in game 3. Less than a minute left here. Both teams fighting for it. UMass putting up plenty of shots, just falling a little bit outside where they need to. Both teams need to protect their nets with all they can right now, as it could very well be that the next goal scored is the deciding goal in this game 3 here. Off the back wall, shot comes out a little bit above noon second. MP3 though, great speed to catch up to that one. Would have been detrimental if they had been scored on right there. MP3 not willing to let that happen. Noon second, big clear across. MP3 waiting patiently for this one. Plays his cards right, drops in front of the net. Noon second, 50 by Cario. Not going to hit the back of the net just yet. We are seeing some very smart plays from both teams. And there it is. Grant, great save on that goal line. Cario trying to take advantage of that. Grant coming in clutch in the last few seconds. We are now into overtime. The next goal will be the decider of game 3. Lambton starting out strong. Ball has been in the blue half this entire overtime. Granted, it's only been 10 seconds, and we are seeing a change-up right here. Grant hits it off the corner in front of the net. Kirby just going to roll that one into the midfield. Newton second, not going to let that by him. Grant does get 50, a little bit awkward there. It looked like Kirby might not have had a touch, and yet somehow still got one there. Grant, though, flips into it. MP3 keeps up in the air. Grant, no boost, can't make that touch. Kirby touches it down, crossbar, here's the shot, there it is, top right. Cario is going to be the one to put the winning goal away here. Lambton Lions now pulling away in this series. They are starting 2-1 here as we head into game 4. Cario, bottom of the leaderboard. Last time, straight to the top here. Equalized the scoreboard just a little bit. Putting away 2 goals, making 3 saves, 2 for 2. 2 shots, 2 goals. For sure deserving the MPV. You can tell, I'm a little bit flustered after that last game. Got me all excited there, and then crazy last shot. Doesn't matter though, we're heading into game 4. That's what matters here. UMass White down by 1 needs to come back just a little bit here. They cannot afford to lose 1 more. As again, this is a best of 5, which means first to 3 wins will take the series. Having a bit of trouble. I'm not sure if that's on my end or if that's the lobby. Hopefully this can restore soon enough. Not entirely sure what's happening here. One of the drawbacks to casting an Eastern map from a central server. Seems like we might be back. Things are equalizing a little bit. Nobody scored in that time just yet. Grant, though, dangerous situation on the goal line, and Tezu's going to sneak that one by. Not entirely sure what led to that event, but Grant low on boost. Everyone, in fact, on UMass White, low on boost. Hampton taking advantage of that, putting one away just about 30 seconds in. Seems like we have calmed down here a little bit on the ping side of things. Servers are back up and running fully. With that, UMass seems like they might be back up and running fully. MB3 flicked over one, bumped another. He's going to be cleared towards the net. Grant, good touch down. MB3 looking to take over, is going to force a 50 here. Let's get behind him. Here in second. Grant both kicking it to the sidewall here. Over to MP3. MP3 off the corner to themselves, maybe a little bit back in middle. Here in second, skies and crossbar. Grant up, soft touch, might sneak its way through. No, Tezu is going to put up the save there. Ball in front of the net, no one there. Tezu's also going to clear that one away. Grant shot on. Golden Gerby stuck on that back wall. See, Tezu cleared it away, went for boost. Golden Derby thought perhaps Tezu might have kept with it. Instead, Grant's going to take that one. Great shot. Straight into the net. UMass White has tied this up once again. Legally Grant over Golden Derby. Not over Cario though. Good save right in front of the net. P3 takes this guy over to Grant. Grant shot on target. Cario tries to chip it over just high enough. New in second tried to squeeze that one back down. Not gonna fall just yet. Touches it back to Grant. Grant does have to be careful as Tezu is right there. New in second, MP3 looking for a team play here. Tries to force it off of Cario. Just a bit too far. New in second off the ceiling. Gets that one down and around another one. Both defenders, no, not quite. Tezu Columbus takes over. MP3 kicks it away from him though. Slaps that one off the roof of his car. Shot comes out from Tezu. New in second. Great positional awareness. Made that save. MP3 touches to the side. Tries to follow it but gets demoed instead. New in second, retaliating immediately with a demo of his own. Up in the air, shots on target. Cario's already up though. Touches it down to the side, up in the air now. Golden Derby's going to try and find something. Does get bumped by his teammate in front of the ball. Not an ideal situation to be in by any means. MP3 now kicks it to the middle. Tezu's already there to clear it across though. Everybody on the field putting in the work here. Grant full on boost. Gets around one and over one. Can't get it past Cario though just yet. MP3 still fighting for it though. Newton second coming in from off screen strong. Absolutely dunks Tezu, who was trying to take their time. See it right here. Read that one very well. One single bounce and into the net. UMass White is taking the lead 2-1 in game 4. Grant, good move across field. Newton second. Still back there in the orange half, able to make a play with it here. MP3 down on the ground. Forced two defenders to jump. Touches it back. Newton second to the wall. Low on boost. Touches it back down to MP3, who has full boost. Can't get up to it though just yet. MP3 looking for someone to hear a good flick. Can they find that? Newton second gonna be there to put that one away as well. Great teamwork here. Going for bumps, disrupting them. MP3 flicks it up and Newton second to put it away and make sure it gets into the back of the net there. UMass White has that momentum once again. 3-1, 1 minute left. They have a 2-goal lead, looking to elongate it right there. No, cannot expand it. Wide open net and could not put it away. Just a bit too awkward. Big booming touch right there. Legally Grant touches it to the corner. MP3 looking to recover it. It's the demo. Grant, plenty of boost to make that play. Touches it down in front of net. Looking for one more touch off the sidewall to himself. Pops it back to the middle. There it is. MP3's shot comes out. Cario pops it up in front of net. Could still be dangerous for Lambton. And there it is. Grant, seeing his opportunity, sneaks that one by. That might just be the nail in the coffin here. UMass White up by 3 now. Once again, great positioning. Defender might have backflipped there. Is that what I think what we saw? Almost directly from kickoff into the blue net. Luckily for UMass, just a bit wide and outside there. Down over the net. Newton second flicks that one over to the midfield, grabs the demo as well, drives off with the boost, looking for more, trying to get a demo on someone else. Great absolute carnage. 3 to the corner, still up in the air. Both teams want to put one more away just to get in the heads of their opponents. MB3 almost doing it there. On the goal line, partially in the net. UMass White takes game 4. We are all tied up. 2 game wins apiece. MB3 has left, perhaps to change his car right there. As we are now heading into game 5, the final game of this series. We have had 2 5-game series tonight. UMass lost in overtime for the last one. Hopefully for them, we will be seeing something different here, as they have now won in second game and are looking to put a third away. Everything rides on this game here. This will decide if UMass can win this, they win the series and go back to having a positive season record. If they lose here, they lose the series and will exit with a negative series record, or rather season record. That being said, UMass is locked in now. Not sure what happened with MB3. Might have had a car change. Maybe a subtle decal or boost change. There it is. Newton second trying to find one off the rip. No. MB3 is going to touch that up. Hoping someone will go. Newton second's going to go there. MB3 up as well. Trying to angle it back towards that orange net. Newton second grabs that corner boost. Does get around him though. Grant though gets pumped off of it. Kicks it out though. Enough for Newton second to take over. And Newton second demoed there. Lambton Lions do not want UMass to have any opportunities there. Trying to chase another demo there. You can see the sparks. Demo did not come out though. Must have been a blind side issue. Grant chips into the air. Newton second. Shot on target. Golden Gerby forced to save it right there. Both teams desperately want to secure the first goal, as they know it will give them the momentum to keep going and might just secure the game for them. MP3, good roller on the net. Demo's the guy who saved it. Not happy it was saved. Takes out the rage in the form of a demo. Grant touches it down. Newton second looking for something cheeky there. No, not enough. Grant jumps for that one. Grabs the full boost. Up in the air now. This can be 50 to in midair. Kirby's shot not on target. Newton second can recover it instead. Fight for possession here in front of the blue net. 2 minutes have already gone by. Not a team has scored. MB3 almost able to put that one away and prove me wrong. Grant backflips it towards their own net. MP3 though, well aware of it. Able to take possession instead. Keeps it out of the hands of the Lambton Lions. Grant now playing it slow. Has the boost to do so as well. Starts speeding it up right here. Gets a touch. It's in front of the net. MP3 tries to drop it down. The defender is just way too awkward. Might have been expecting a faster touch. MP3 though, strategically, look at this. It's just slow enough that it goes behind the defenders and yet still more powerful enough to go into the net. Very smart from MP3 there. Puts UMass White up by 1 halfway through this last game. Lambton Lions now need to do a bit of catch-up. Shot outside. Tezu cannot put it away. Golden Gerby over to Tezu. Tezu cannot reach it. Grant thought Tezu was going to reach it. Collides with him midair. MP3 down in front of orange net, but no one on UMass able to capitalize on it. Grant, good touch to get it back in the direction that UMass wants. Good 50 as well. Ball's in front of the net. Grant reading it so smoothly, putting one away once again. Great 50 by Newton second there. Perio and Tezu not back yet. Grant can just take his sweet time with that, put one away, and put UMass White up by 2. Grant not willing to give the spotlight up just yet. Tries for one more right there. Just Does not quite work out for them. Newton second, a great save, crossbar and out from the ground. Everyone on the field tensed up for sure there. Another shot comes out. Grant, good save once again. Bumps come out. What was that? A little bit awkward there with the camera. I'll have to go back and see what that was. That was some analog horror type of glitch. Hopefully that did not happen for the players themselves. It seems like they're still playing smoothly. UMass, in fact, looking for an opportunity right here. Grant and Newton second, though, both up. Could be a little bit awkward. Shot on target. Tezu's going to put one away. Take advantage of the chaos and the misstep there. Nobody in net to defend it. MP3 going for the other side boost, thinking that either Grant or Newton second would have a touch there. Neither could get back to the ball in time. Lambton Lions trying to recover just a little bit here. Cario up the sidewall to themselves. And no, denied by who I think was Newton second right there. Not even going to let that one get close to them. Inside what might be the final minute here. UMass is leading by 1. They're looking to score one more goal. Dashed all hopes from Lambton. MP3 is going to be the one to do it. You can see Grant saw it in his eyes. He wanted that one so bad, but recognized MP3 had the better touch there. A little chip from the side, a little bit further in front as well. Gets it just over Tezu. Perfect chip into the net there. MP3 read that situation just right. Now UMass White has a 2-goal buffer going into the last 30 seconds of this match, and thank goodness they did, because Lambton Lions retaliating immediately. Tezu, full force, straight in, barely skimming that crossbar. 32 seconds left on the clock. UMass White needed that buffer goal, as now it is once again a 1-goal game. Double commit from UMass. Could have been detrimental had Derby made a touch there. Luckily for UMass, they did not. A little bit awkward, a little bit jumbled up here. MP3 kicks it to the wall to himself, gets it over to the midfield. Grant's there. Touch, it's only Tezu in his way. Touches around. Grant trying to get one more back to the midfield. Newton second gonna do it, put in front of the net. Rolling towards UMass net. Not gonna touch it. MP3 smart there to let that one go. There it is. UMass White has in fact redeemed themselves. They will take Game 5 and the series along with it. That means for their Week 4 game, series, they did unfortunately lose with an overtime goal, but then came back just as strong, and in their Week 5 series, went to Game 5 and won that last game 3-2, took the entire series. They now have a season record of 3 wins and 2 losses. So they are back in the positive. But 2 series, I think, is enough for tonight. My voice is already going from having to shout for all the exciting things that happened here. So, for right now, we are going to end things here. But we will see you the next time that UMass takes the pitch.